Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Anime Reviews. I don't know why the fuck I keep saying that, but this is what I do. So, I haven't done this in a long time because I've been too busy doing other stuff. So, let's just get right into it by reviewing a studio, actually. Not a studio, we're going to be reviewing 5 animes from a studio from Japan that's called Key Studios. If you've not heard of Key Studios, you should have because they've made some amazing animes. But I'll get to those when I get to them. The first anime on the list is Air because it's the first anime. Okay, first off, I don't even remember half the side characters because the fact of the matter is it's basically the plot is this white guy who comes to a place where he doesn't remember anything with a girl with blonde hair and her mother. Okay, her mother doesn't do shit in the whole fucking anime. That's rule number one until the very end, and then she starts taking care of her because of the fact that the other guy, the guy, turns into a fucking animal, which that makes no fucking sense. But then again, there's supernatural stuff in there because that's what Key Studios does, because that's what they do. All right, that's rule number one. Rule number two: the main character. She is unforgettable because of the fact of the matter is I don't remember that much about it because of the fact that it wasn't really that good. Basically, Air to me doesn't have enough substance to get me to attach to the characters. And that's really sad really because the only character that kind of lives are some of the side characters and the mom. That's the two main characters fucking die. Well, one dies and the other one turns into a fucking animal. How the fuck is that supposed to work? That makes no fucking sense. I got so fucking confused. It made no fucking sense. The main problem with that is how she died. She didn't die like, on camera. She died off camera. They didn't show her fucking death or anything like that. Unless I forgot because I don't remember anything about this anime. I know the last scene she was in, she was on the wheelchair. And then she just disappeared, I believe, or something like that. I don't know. I might be wrong. You can comment section down below if you think I'm wrong. But to be honest with you, Key Studios, this is probably your weakest anime that I've seen, to my opinion. But then again, I'm kind of sort of biased because I think I watched Higurashi and Alpha Lab before I watched this, so my heart was already darkened and dimming because of all the horror shit that I've seen. But I didn't like Air. There's no substance. I mean, the characters are pretty much generic when it comes to those types of animes, to be honest with you. But yeah, I didn't like Air that much because I don't remember that much. It's really, really sad, really, because of the fact that this was the first anime that they did. Well, technically, it's the second because the original canon was their first, but there's no way to find it because of reasons. But I'll save that for later. But the main thing about Air, and the main reason why I do not like Air as much as I do as the other animes that Key Studios made, is because of the fact that I don't remember that much about it when I was done watching it. I mean, she was in a wheelchair the last 2 episodes. She wasn't talking as much. And this, that, and the other thing. And even though it was their first anime, well, technically second, there was not enough substance for me to get attached to the characters. I mean, it's not like it's a bad anime. I just couldn't get attached to the characters. Like there are some animes that have 12 episodes or less that I got attached to the characters too much, and I like those animes even better because of that reason. Like for example, Planetarian. That anime has a consistency of only 5 episodes, but the two characters that are in that anime, I got attached to them really quickly because they had a good format to it. This anime doesn't have a format to it, and most of the side characters from this anime, I don't even fucking remember because it was that forgettable. But I'm gonna give it a benefit of the doubt. When I first did this, I reviewed it on Facebook, and I gave it a 6. I'm still gonna give it a 6 because it's still one of their first things, and they still need the. They were trying to establish established. How do I say this? They were trying to establish a a foundation towards what anime genre that they're trying to do, and that's what I think Air is, and that's why I don't like it that much. I don't even remember the plot per se because of that reason. I do recommend you watching it though because it is the first anime that Key Studios did, and you might cry. It did make me cry because I was too much into the horror anime when I first watched this anime, and the fact that I was watching more action-packed animes before after I watched this anime, because this anime I watched back in like 2012, 2013. That's how backlogged I am when it comes to these anime reviews. But to be frankly honest with you, some of the animes that I've watched in the past, I still remember them. This anime, I only remember bits and pieces of it. But I'm still going to give it a 6 just because of the fact that the main character is good and also every other character is good. And that's what I like about Air. Air is not a bad anime. I just don't feel like that it's one of the best animes I've watched in my years. It is sad because the main character fucking dies at the very last fucking moment and the mom doesn't know what the fuck to do. However, like when the other main character turns into an animal. I did like how the mom tries to, or is it the mom or the sister? I forget which. I don't know if it's her mom or sister. Don't get on my case for that because I don't remember because it's a forgettable anime to my opinion. Because then again, I didn't like the anime as a whole because of the fact that it had no substance to it. But the sister or the mother tried to take care of her after after one of the main characters freaking died. So it's part of like you can't like do this that and the other thing. But that's at the very end when the dude that's watching over her dies, and the only reason why is because they're friends. With that being said, it's still gets a 6 because of the fact that I did not like it and it's really forgettable. Unlike the other animes that Key Studios have, I still remember those animes because it's more up my alley when it comes to this shit. And that's what I like about it. Alright? So, I loved it. It was awesome. But yeah, then again, it has its issues and I do like it. It's awesome. I hope everyone has a nice positive day. Take care. And the next anime I'm going to be reviewing from Key Studios is Canon. And boy, we got a lot of stuff to talk about that because I remember that anime from square one. I still love the theme song. That's another thing. Air doesn't have a really good theme song, to my opinion, especially when it comes to the other anime theme songs from the series, from Key Studios. But hey, we're gonna be doing a lot of anime reviews from Key Studios. If they have new ones, leave a comment section below. And if I missed anything or messed up anything from the anime Air, I do apologize because I don't remember anything that I have from Air. But I guarantee you that the rest of the Key Studios anime are good. This one just feels like it's trying to build a foundation up of what genre they're trying to build, a place or something like that. So I hope you guys have a nice positive day and take care.